live. I'm streaming across multiple platforms, primarily rocking it out on Facebook Live, Instagram, YouTube. And the purpose of me doing this particular, I call it a training information session, because if you don't grab this, in my opinion, you're going to miss out. This is one of the most critical pieces of information and education and training I can give you, especially if you want to expand your influence, if you want to expand your outreach, if you've got a business that you're trying to build, if you got people you want to connect with, if you want to have better self-esteem, if you want to be able to have some socializing during this pandemic, this right here, this particular live is for you. I want you to share this with at least 3 other people. I want you to do that right now. I want you to share it, because people need to know what's going on, because it's happening so fast. And you don't want to be one of those people go, oh, man, you know what? I heard about it a little bit, but I didn't jump on in the beginning. So I'm giving you an opportunity right here, right now, to do something about it. What are you going to do about it? That's going to be the key. What are you going to do about it? Are you going to do something about it? I suggest you do something about it. And how you do something about it right now, you share this with about 3-4 people. Because I'm about to go in 60 seconds or less and break this down, because I didn't see this coming, just like all these things has come, like the awesome platform of Facebook. No matter what you want to say, it's had a major impact on helping many people. Some people go, oh, well, I don't like this about Facebook or that about Facebook. Well, guess what? It still has helped a lot of people. We all know this. It's giving you a platform to be able to express your ideas, to be able to share with your family in different parts of the world. So let that be what it is. Instagram, powerhouse platform. Being able to share your experiences, your ideas, your photos, your memories. If you got people and family across different parts of the world, these are great platforms. YouTube, incredible platform. I mean, you can pretty much learn whatever you want to learn on YouTube. So we got to bring to the table, not so much judgment, but more appreciation. And if we don't have that appreciation, then we go create that. Does that make sense? So that's all I want you to do, is I want you to stop and realize how important these platforms are. Now, there's a new one. There's a new one that can be just, and many are saying, just as powerful as Facebook, as Instagram, just as powerful as those. So how do you bring this all together? How do you get ahead of this right now while it's happening? And listen to what I'm going to tell you. In beta, B-E-T-A, the early stages. You see, it's called Clubhouse. Clubhouse. If you are not on Clubhouse, you are missing it. That's my sincere opinion. You are missing it. Why? Because pretty much every major thought leader in the world is on Clubhouse. And they've got these rooms for in my opinion, a limited time, to where you can go in these different rooms for free. And you can hear from these major thought leaders and people that you never imagined. A lot of these people you've never heard of, who are absolutely crushing it in life. They're killing it in multiple businesses, multiple platforms. So if you're not on Clubhouse, you got to get on Clubhouse right away. Now, how do you get on? Well, you have to be invited. And how it works is every person that gets invited only has one initial invite to give out. That one initial invite, you only want to give that out to your most trusted and most influential person, because the invite will help you also start building your Clubhouse following. So this is critical. Now, I'm telling you, if you have a home-based business, this is extra critical. If you have a small business, this is extra critical because I am watching with my own eyes people networking and literally blowing their business up in a matter of weeks. I'm seeing it. I'm like, oh my gosh, I just saw that person a couple of weeks ago, and now they got all type of business coming in. People are networking like crazy, and you can just sit there and listen. So I'm going to give you some input, just my take on what's happened so far on Clubhouse, because I had friends for a couple of weeks before I actually got on that were telling me, Jay, you got to get on Clubhouse. Jay, you got to get on Clubhouse. And I'm like, what the hell is Clubhouse? Is that something you build in your backyard? What is it? You know, we all had a Clubhouse growing up, right? And so I didn't really get what it was. And it's only, get this, it's only audio, no video. So this video we're doing here, that's why Facebook, Instagram, they're not going anywhere. You know, I'm sure that they are relishing the competition and enjoying it, and it's spreading their message more. But it's only audio. It's only your voice. And it's like a 24/7 multiple live continual streaming podcast going on all the time. And you can start your own room at any time you want. And whatever your title is, anybody in the world that's on Clubhouse that likes the title, they can come into your room, hear what you got to say. You've got complete control over your room as a moderator. You understand? So let me give you some insight about this audio portion, because you can be working. You can be at work. You can be cleaning the house. You can be in your underwear. You can be butt naked if you want, walking around. And nobody's going to see you. They're only going to see the picture, the profile picture that you put up. That's all they're going to see. But what I'm noticing is this is becoming more powerful than anything I've personally seen. Now, I've been involved in personal growth for over 25 years, over a quarter century. This is more powerful. I got to tell you, I got to admit, I underestimated the power of just the voice and the connections that are happening with just the voice. When you are forced to listen to just the voice, for some reason or another, you get to the realness of a person, of a place, of a thing, of a subject, of an item, of a business, of a lifestyle. I don't know. You guys have got to see what I'm talking about. Now, you can follow me, and I want every one of you to get on Clubhouse, but here's the key. You got to have an iPhone right now. They have not opened it up to Android. And a lot of people go, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? I'm just going to tell you what you should do. Go get you at least a secondhand iPhone or iPad. Get it. And especially if you got a business, ask your accountant. It's a tax write-off. It's a tax write-off. So go get it. Don't sit there and go, oh my gosh, you don't have to get a new number. This is what's so important. This is what's so important for you to understand, because most people say, oh, I got to get an iPhone. I got to get a new number. No, you don't. You don't have to switch services. Did you know that? See, most people didn't even know what I'm telling you right now. Do you understand how important this conversation is? I've got friends that are avid Android users, but they had enough sense to go, this thing is blowing up. Listen, Clubhouse started its initial beta March of 2020. By the time it got to December, I think, don't quote me directly on this, but I'm gonna give you roundabout. There was over 100,000 users on the system, with everybody having one invite. As a matter of fact, the invites were so critical to people. People were selling invites, listing them on eBay anywhere from $700. I saw them for $700 to $5,000 to get the invite. That's how bad people wanted to get the invite. The invites are still hard to get, to come by. because people have to be careful who they give the invite to. And I'm going to explain that in a second. But it goes all the way from 0 to 100,000. Within a few months of then, I'm just talking about this past December, it went to over 1 million. So it like tenfolded itself. And then, as of late, one of my good friends who listens in on the weekly Clubhouse owners town room, or what do you call it, the townhouse or the town room, town hall, yeah, town hall meeting. They give updates. It's over 2 million people on the platform now. Over 2 million. Now, this is what's unique about it. Almost everybody on the platform are movers, shakers, influential people that are hungry. So you got these big influencers, and then anybody you see on that's not a major influencer, they're hungry, they're driven, they're creative. So there's these creative juices flying everywhere. Creative juices going, and so you can listen in. You might be cleaning your house, but you're listening in and you're getting information for free. Now, what has been said is these rooms are going to end up becoming monetized, where it's going to cost you to get in these rooms. So right now, the big influencers are building out their rooms. And you can get your own Clubhouse room. So not only can you be a part of the entire Clubhouse platform, to where you can just start a room, you can actually get your own club within Clubhouse and start building that out. Now, as you build out your own club, you can then begin to extend your influence. And when the monetization comes on, you have an opportunity to monetize on it. People can pay fees to be able to get to your content. I was blessed enough to be able to be an influencer to where I was granted my own club. It's called the Get Right Club. So if you're on Clubhouse, go join the Get Right Club. And it has basic rules, which is basically my same philosophy of life. All positivity, no negativity. Welcome into the room. Welcome into the club. All right, you can follow me on Clubhouse. You need to do this right now, in my opinion, because if you follow me, I'm connected with many of these major influencers now. If you go, and I'm at J Noland, just my name, just like my Facebook, at J Noland. Okay, so you can follow me on there, and if you follow me, you're gonna end up, you'll see when I'm speaking, it'll give you a notification. When I go in rooms, you can set it to where you can get notified when I go in rooms. When you go in room, we can do this cross. Now, if you don't have an invite, because some people are going, I just don't have an invite. I've got a few connections that have a few invites. But here's what you need to do. Just inbox me and say, I would love an invite. But also say, I agree not to violate any Clubhouse rules, because it's like a high-level club. If you go in and act crazy, whoever invited you, so you will get kicked out, and the person that invited you gets kicked out of Clubhouse. And I've seen people get kicked out. I've seen people that have over 1,000 people in their room all of a sudden do what Clubhouse considered violating their rules, and bam, they're out of there, because Clubhouse is keeping it big time exclusive and keeping the integrity way up. Now you're going to see subjects that range anything you can think of. And if it's not a subject there, you can create the subject. And if it's creative enough, a bunch of people will come and listen to you. So why is that important? You can build and expand your reach. Now, how does Facebook and Instagram play into this? Well, look at what I'm doing right now. I'm talking about another platform on another platform. So they end up cross-promoting. And like right now, there's no way to message people in Clubhouse. It's only the conversation. It's not recorded as of now. And when that room is over, it's over. And guess what that means? That means people spill their guts like you wouldn't believe. I've seen some of the most emotional situations. I've literally seen battered women go through transformational. I'm talking about transformational uplifting right there on a clubhouse room. I've seen it. I've seen abused people. All of a sudden, they get surrounded by people that care, people that want to uplift them. You will see people, they will come in and they will go whoop in several of these rooms. Then you got other rooms where even like some of the sharks from Shark Tank, they hold these rooms, and you can go pitch your business idea. Like Damon Johns is on there. Kevin Harrington's on there. They're on there, and you can go pitch your idea. There's a lot of other investors, angel investors that are on there, and they run rooms and they say, pitch me your business idea. If we like it, we'll invest in you. It's for free. You don't have to wait to get on a TV show. You just got to be in there and get shaking and moving, get enough attention to where, and then get in early on some of these. And then guess what? You can go pitch your business idea. Isn't that phenomenal? So it's all these subjects. So now I'm doing a lot on Clubhouse with connections, and people are calling. I'm almost every day I'm getting calls to go get on people's podcasts or go co-moderate in rooms. And then what does that do? It expands. That's why you need to go follow at J Noland. And then you'll see people that are following me, and you want to go, you'll see some of the crew that's starting to run together. There's all these people, we never known each other. They got these big, gigantic businesses, this big, gigantic influence, and now all of a sudden we're connected. Now, this is the key, because you can't message on Clubhouse. And you can connect your Instagram or your Twitter. That's another one that's getting blown up because of Clubhouse. Most people are connecting and messaging on Instagram from Clubhouse. So it's important that you go set up your Instagram now. You need to go set up your Instagram now. So we're going to be doing some trainings on how to set up a great Instagram profile, how to set up your grid. Would y'all like to know information like that? So I'm going to be giving some of that information. For now, get on Clubhouse. If you don't have an invite, inbox me, say, I would like to have an invite. And then just say, I agree not to mess up and violate the Clubhouse rules. Just make sure you say that. Because if you get an invite from me or one of my connections that I've got, and you go in and mess up, we're going to take that and show it to the Clubhouse compliance and go, hey, they agreed they wouldn't do this. So you got to make sure that you're respectful when you're in there. You got to make sure you're paying attention. You got to make sure you bring your A game. You got to be authentic. And if you're shy, it's a great place to be able to get unshy, because nobody's going to see you like on video now. You don't have to go put on no nice shirt, right? You ain't got to do nothing. You just got to enter a room. So that's how it happens. So I'll give you an example. So I'm here right now, and what I'll do is kind of let you hear. So I'll go in. I'm on my phone. I'm entering Clubhouse, and right now I'll give you some ideas. What's going on right now? Here's some rooms. Okay, this one's called Clubhouse Moderators, Mastering the Art of Moderation. So what they're doing is they're teaching you how to moderate on Clubhouse. There's 145 people in that room right now. There's another one called the music industry, room, artist, A&R, execs, room. There's 245 people in that room right now. There's another room called Will Clubhouse Lead to the Demise of Podcasting? It's that powerful. There's 185 people in that room. Okay. There's another room, Marketing in Espanol, LinkedIn para speakers. So it's like, how do you use LinkedIn for speakers? There's another one called Screw the Big Rooms on Clubhouse. Connect with others here. So they say, because these rooms can get up to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 people. This one here has 22 people in it. intimate, small room. Okay. There's another one called Can Gratitude Unlock Your Greatness? There's another one called Hustle, Heal, and Charm School. It's just unlimited, right? What are your dreams trying to tell you? There's another room. Now there's 6 people in that room. The Hustle, Heal, and Charm is 13 people in that room. Okay. Then there's Tech with Heart. So there's IT people. Well, there's 6 people in that room. Then after that, you go, there's another one called Racism. Racism does not belong on Clubhouse. 1,000 people are in that room. 1,000. Wow. Office Hours with Swan, the ex-head of digital at Nike. So here's the ex-head of digital at Nike, 815 people in that room right now. Do you see how important this is? Scaling compassion on Clubhouse with expert Dr. Doty, 192 people in that room. So to kind of give you an idea, just a peek, I'm sitting here. And if I wanted to create a room, I could create a room right now. I could just hit the schedule button and I could create the room. And then we could go in and then you could hear it. So I'll probably be doing some kind of room sometime today. So make sure you get on, go follow at J Noland, go follow Get Right Club, and then you get it. Now, when you get in, it's important to set up a nice profile. If you want to see examples of a great profile, go look at my profile. Okay. And I'm going to be tweaking it out. That's my start profile, but then that gives you an idea. Now you're probably not going to have all the stuff I've done because I've been doing business for 25 years. Most people haven't been doing business for 25 years. You're probably not going to have all that, but you can get your ideas. But one of the most important things is you have an Instagram. If you don't have an Instagram, I don't care if you just start from day one. Set up an Instagram, go put up your picture in there, put up 2 or 3 pictures, and then put your Instagram connected to Clubhouse where people can message you. Because if people really like you, they're going to message you. I'm getting DMs all the time. Different people trying to work with me, trying to help me, trying to help us expand. You know, I'll give you an example. I got a DM that says, check out this DM I got. And they come out of the blue. It says, here it goes. We have a network of 240 million people on Instagram and something which is way better than IG ads. We took an analysis of your account and it looks like we can work together. I'm getting these messages like crazy. All these people trying to connect. I've got people that want me to be a brand ambassador. Say, we saw you on Clubhouse. We love the way you moderate. We're watching what you're doing. We want to give you some free product. They're doing it to my wife, Lena. We want to give you a free product to be a brand ambassador. Lena was invited on as one of the top influential Spanish leaders in the world. One of 14 people invited to a panel. My wife, Lena, was on there. Follow Lena Noland. Don't miss that, especially if you got Spanish contacts. And a lot of these Spanish contacts, they're bilingual. And so you can build up your following that way. So set up a nice profile. Make sure when you go and you're able to speak on Clubhouse, as soon as when you go on, you can hit, there's a little hand button. You can say, I want to speak. If you want to speak, the moderator or moderators can invite you to the stage. As soon as you're invited to the stage, your mic is open. Hit the mute button on there. There's a little mute button. Your mic is open. As soon as you're invited to the stage, you just hit the mute button. And then either they'll say your name and for you to talk, or they'll be going in order of the people that you see that they pulled up on the stage to talk. Now, what's the concept? The concept is kind of like you're walking down, let's say if you've ever been in Orlando. Orlando's got this strip of bars. And you can walk down and you can go in and out of these bars. Have you ever been anywhere like that in the world where there's a street full of bars? And you can go in and out of the bars. So Clubhouse is kind of like the same thought process. You can go in and out of these clubs. And somebody, maybe quote, just think like a DJ or a speaker is on the stage speaking, and they might have other people they've already invited up to speak. When you go in the room, if you like what you're hearing and you feel inspired, you can go, oh, I want to speak. And you can hit the little raise your hand button. They can either choose to bring you up or not. What they're going to do is they're going to look at your profile. What everybody does first is they click on your picture and they look at your profile. That's why you want to get your profile straight right away. But don't let that stop you from getting on. Get your profile straight right away. Okay? Make it as best as you can. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue to do these trainings. Does this help anybody? Are y'all glad I'm doing this? And what I'm going to do is bring some of these experts that I'm connected with. Would y'all like for me to bring them on to co-host and do something like this? Put it in the comments if you would like that. If you would like that, put it in the comments. So last thing I want to tell you here is follow me on my Instagram account. I'm doing powerhouse content every day now on Instagram, primarily on Instagram. Okay. So my Instagram is J Noland Now. Somebody type that in. If you don't mind, my Instagram, instagram.com/J Noland Now. I'm making stuff happen right now. So get on and follow me immediately on my Instagram account. Why do you want to follow me? I'm connected to major influencers and we're following each other and we're all building up at the same time. Everybody, just get on, tell all your friends. Here's what I'd like for you to do. If you care about people and you think that they want to do great in business, they want to do great in life, I promise you, you guys know, I'm not envious. I'm not jealous. I don't mind pulling people up right now. Here's what I like for you to do. I like for you guys to send a message to your list. So go into your Facebook list and tell everybody, say, please go follow influencer J Noland, and then put my Instagram account in there. So put at J Noland Now on my Instagram, and put in Clubhouse, put at J Noland on my Clubhouse. So have them go follow right now. Have them go subscribe to my coaching YouTube channel, J Noland Coaching. We've also got that set up on Instagram and Facebook. Okay, so this is important. Just send a message out to all your people. If you do that, I would really appreciate it. Send me an inbox saying, hey, Jay, I spread out your Instagram, J Noland Now, Instagram account. I spread that out. And if your people go follow me, tell them to send me a DM message saying, hey, such and such said I should follow you. And then I'll answer back every one of those people. As of right now, I can. It's getting pretty busy. But right now, I'll answer back every one of those people. Hey, thank you. Great, great, great. And then they'll get great content. And then tell them to get on Clubhouse. And when they come on Clubhouse, maybe send me a DM saying such and such told me to follow you on Instagram and Clubhouse. And then when you come into Clubhouse, raise your hand. I will have seen that you sent me a DM. I'll have you speak. What that will do is immediately, I'm telling you, if I have you speak, immediately people are going to start following you. Guess why? I'm going to tell them to follow you. I'm going to tell people to follow you. Hey, JR, good to see you, man. Follow JR. See, one of these great people. He's had a great business, great success, very humble. Follow him. So there's a bunch of great influencers that are on there. We're all cross promoting, cross helping each other, utilizing each other's talents. What I see about Clubhouse is really tearing down a lot of the jealousy and a lot of the hate and the envy and the division. Look at all the racism stuff going on in the world. I'm telling you, man, you just don't feel it all on Clubhouse. I don't feel it. I don't know. For those of you that's been on there, I haven't felt a whole bunch of it. Matter of fact, they're having great, healthy conversations. And literally, there's a room on there that says, white people ask black people the hard questions. And then they vice versa. Black people ask white people the hard questions. And you see all these races on there. black and white, and then Latino, and they're all talking. Isn't that what it should be? Everybody's talking. So while all this division's going on out there in the media, Clubhouse is literally just tearing a hole in it, ripping it down, going, look, let's get each other to talk. And then when each person talks, you realize we got so much more in common. So much more in common. This is beautiful. Now, y'all do me a favor, because I'm running this on a feed, and I can't, once I'm done with this, I'm not going to see it on my Instagram. If you happen to see this message as I'm talking right now, just send me a quick DM saying, Jay, I saw you on the Instagram Live. Just give me a shout out. What's up? If you saw this on Instagram, will you please do me a quick DM? Because I'm testing this platform to see if it's streaming over on Instagram right now at the same time while I'm streaming on Facebook and on YouTube. I need to know that. If y'all would help me out with that, I'm giving you some content. I just want you to give me a thumbs up, yes or no. All right. So I promise you, within the next 48 hours, I'm going to grab 1 or 2, maybe 3 of my influential Clubhouse connections. They got great influence. And I'm going to do a live. How many of y'all would like that? I'll do a live and bring on 2 minimum. Look here, boy. All right, I'm getting some messages. So send me an Instagram DM. If you're seeing this on Instagram, DM me on Instagram right now. I'm going to bring on minimum 2, as much as 4 panel that are rocking on Clubhouse that can give great insight, give you great content, give you great ideas to help boost your entire life. I'm telling you, these people are off the hook. So go follow me on Clubhouse. If you don't have an invite, send me an inbox and say, Jay, I don't have an invite. I would like one. But make sure you got an iPhone or an iPad, okay? Because I don't want to give up an invite and then sitting there waiting for you to accept it, or one of my contacts give an invite. If we give you an invite, you got to take it right now. And what we want you to do is get on, and we want you to just look and see who I'm following. Go follow who I'm following. And then also go suggest everybody you know to follow me and follow who I'm following. And I'm promising you, it will help you in some way lift up your life. I love you guys. Hopefully this message has been helpful. I'll do more. I'm getting ready to go work on getting these 2 to 4 Clubhouse experts to come on with me on a panel so we can be able to share with y'all and help uplift your life. Love you with all I got. Hopefully this helped you. I can't wait to see you on Clubhouse. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.